a monster. That's all this person is a monster. Summer was such a bright star that never got her chance to shine.
That's Summer Thompson's mom, Dina Thompson, talking about the arrest of Jared Harrell, arrested for the murder, assault of 7-year-old Summer Thompson. Joining us to talk about this, Ryan Duffy, reporter, WTLV. Ryan, did we get specifics today of what may have happened to Summer in her last moments?
Well, a few more details on that. Sheriff Rick Beasler giving us a little more information about what led up to Jared Harrell going from a person of interest to now being charged with murder. And I can tell you he was in custody here in Clay County since last month, charged with possessing child pornography. And that came about because of an incident that happened here last summer when some roommates he lived with here in these apartments found that on his computer, turned him in. And then, as far as we know, that's when he moved over to Summer Thompson's neighborhood and, in fact, lived right there on the street where Summer walked home from school every day. And Sheriff Beasler told us at that news conference today he believes that is where, inside that house, that is where Harrell murdered Summer Thompson. He said she was asphyxiated. As far as what led to him then going from a person of interest to being charged with murder, he says that has to do with DNA evidence that was found and also some admissions Harrell made. That was all he would say, admissions Harrell made.
Okay, well, we seem to have lost Ryan there. Ryan Duffy again reporting. All right, Mike Brooks with us, HLN law enforcement analyst. Let's hit on something he just said.
Right.
Admissions. Is that a confession, Mike?
You know, they're not really saying exactly what admissions he made in reference to this case, Mike, but it sounds like they do have a rock-solid case, and they think they have enough to take this for a successful prosecution with this guy.
Okay. You know, Mike, you and I both reacted, I think, when Summer's dad, Samuel, talked about how she loved this guy's dog and even named him Buddy. Do you think that he saw her walk by every day and had targeted Summer, or was this wrong place at the wrong time for this little girl?
For the charge of premeditated murder, Mike, I think that he probably saw her go up and down Gano Avenue on the way to and from school every day. And, you know, the sheriff said this was a crime of opportunity. So he apparently saw an opportunity and he struck like a predator would against this little girl, you know, when she was there, because when she was along the street, possibly in his yard, because she was last seen by someone about 2 doors away from this guy's house. And apparently they did get evidence, Mike. Besides the DNA evidence, witness statements, and his admission, there were apparently evidence inside of that house that led them to make this case against the guy.
Okay, once again, an arrest made. Mike, thanks very much. Our thanks again to Ryan. We lost him there toward the finish. All right, coming up this, Mike, I know you're sticking around for it.